Hi, so welcome all back to a new one. Tonight we're going to be looking at CCIV because we are seeing some really good things with CCIV. If you did watch our last video, which was published only yesterday, you will know what is going on with CCIV. We spoke about how some people may be a bit fearful going into this week for CCIV. Again, if you have not watched that video, I definitely would recommend watching it after this one to get a bit of context. But yeah, we spoke about the fact that some people may be fearful for this week going into CCIV. I heard in the comments that a lot of people were anticipating a big drop, but what we actually saw for CCIV was a big rise in share price. The price of CCIV in trading hours was up by $1.58, which equates to about 6.16%, so that is really fantastic. And again, this one we're going to be looking at the technicals and how the stock has been moving. You guys will know by now, on the weekends, we do like to look at the fundamentals, and obviously if there is any news to update you on through the week, we will be doing that. Again, this week is going to be a pretty big one for this company. We're still waiting for the 13th of this month, which is in just a few days. It's actually, very soon coming up. But yeah, we're waiting for that date to see what is going on with the company overall. But yeah, we're going to be covering this stock quite a lot in the upcoming week, so make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. Do remember, this is not financial advice, it is just my personal opinion, but if you may enjoy, again, this is a place to hear it. You can also follow me on Twitter at N2SFinance. The link should be in the description. If not, just type into Twitter at N2SFinance, similar to how it is on YouTube. You can join us over on Patreon, link to that is in the description, and you can find our website link in the description called markets-daily.com, a website where we basically discuss about all different stocks and give little articles similar to what we do on YouTube, just in a different form. But now we're going to move on to the interesting part and look at how the stock has been moving in the past day or so, and then zoom out to the past 5 days. So specifically today, on the more simple charts, we can see that we started off the day on a price of about $25.95. From there, we saw a little bit of a dip, as the market did open, all the way down to $25.82. So not too big of a drop, but it was a drop. And then we went up ever so slightly, from the minutes between 9:39 all the way down to about 9:46, where we saw a share price remain in about the $26 range for a few moments. Now from there we dropped a bit further and came back down to the $25 range again, hitting $25.81 before initially starting to take off, where you can see the share price went all the way up to $26.90 up here. Now from there, a bit of a sell-off was guaranteed, and yes, the share price did come down to $26.60, but it consolidated there for the majority of the day, and that is a trend that we have been seeing throughout the day. Yes, we've seen uptrends and downtrends as time did go on, but we are seeing an overall very positive trend for this company today. Again, a very strong morning up until about 12 p.m, and from about 12 p.m, again, a lot of consolidation, so it really is nice to see. Now, you guys will remember on the past 5 days, CCIV was red, but on the past month, we are still seeing fantastic things for this company, as we have risen from the start of the month on June the 14th, where we can see that the share price was touching $24.49. Then we actually dipped a bit further, coming all the way down to the $22.59 range, before initially taking off up here to $28.86. And again, from there, we have dipped and we still are down from that point, but we definitely are making up some strength today, and it could potentially be putting us in a very good position going forwards into tomorrow and the rest of the week. Now let's have a look on the more technical side at what we are seeing. So for this, again, we are going to start off on the 1 day, where we can see the price of CCIV is trading ever so slightly below that moving average. Again, it's very negligible, it's barely anything at all, so I don't really think it matters. But yeah, that is what we are seeing so far. So we've seen a fairly decently moving share price for today. When we move over here, we can clearly see the RSI figure, which is sat at 52 at the end of the day. So really not that bad when we look at this thing. You guys will know by now, 50 is neutral, so 52 is fairly neutral, and again, that is putting us in a good position going forwards into tomorrow. The MACD figure is also pretty neutral, again, ever so slightly bearish, I do believe, but we could be seeing some more uptrend going forwards. On the 5 day, we can see that the stock is basically touching that moving average again, almost exactly at 26.88, and we can see down here the RSI figure for that period at 47. So again, that is also pretty neutral, as you would expect. 47, only 3 points away from 50, but is still pretty good, and again, it's putting us into a fantastic position, in my opinion, for tomorrow. Now, the past month, we can see how the stock has been moving overall. We can see that dip that I spoke about after the big rise, and again, now we are seeing 3 days of uptrend. Hopefully, this can continue going forwards. And again, today's volume is about 12.47 million, which is not bad. If we look at the volume for Friday, we can see it was at 7.18, and the day before that at 9.24. So you can see what we're seeing today really is not that bad. Ever so slightly above average over the past week or so, but it is still fairly average, but just ever so slightly above. Now the RSI figure in this period is sat at 58, and we have seen a MACD trend, which yes, it was turning bearish, and again now it is potentially coming bullish again, as we are seeing a bit of an uptick, and hopefully that will continue. So overall, good things today we are seeing for CCIV. I'm really happy with how the stock has been moving, and I'm actually happy with the fact that the price is going up rather than down. As I discussed at the beginning of the video, I actually anticipated this one potentially going down, as investors may have been fearful. But I think a lot of people who are in CCIV probably are investing in this company for the long term, and as I mentioned in yesterday's video, if you are here for the long term, I don't think these small things really matter, as when we look at the facts, the company, if they are going to dilute, they will need money to obviously help grow the business. So yes, short term it may have an impact, but I think more long term it really doesn't matter as much. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching. See you soon.